Early came in maybe a little overconfident on that.
You know, of course, they blasted them last year as well. So, but talking about that Morristown West group.
Looks like Farragut's handling them pretty well right now. Oh, actually, it's just gone final, 42-7. Farragut over Morristown West. Farragut's always a solid team.
And they're licking their chops for Dobbins Bennett after last year. You know, the upset that Jay Fred.
Yeah, no doubt. Ended the state's longest winning streak with that. And, the thing about Farragut, it never does hurt when you have Fuad and Carlos Rivas working with your special teams.
My goodness.
Last I heard, they were still volunteering down there.
Yeah, that's, well. Yeah. But again, looking ahead to next week, Sullivan South again. Luke Pollock, very good quarterback, and he replaces a great one in Ethan Ward. Of course, we saw a great quarterback last week in Race Moore. Pinpoint precision throwing, another athlete at quarterback. It doesn't get any easier for our Blue Devils.
It doesn't, but Death Valley's a great environment. In a lot of ways, this field tonight kind of reminds me of that. You can make a lot of noise there. Visiting teams can make a lot of noise. Everybody needs to come out and support the Blue Devils.
Close game, if it's not really a road game, I mean, you can go to the Fort Henry Mall.
15 minutes.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, go to the mall, go to Shoney's. Your favorite place.
Rob says they have a really good rice pilaf there.
Exactly. So go to Shoney's, get your little pregame, little tailgate. Go out, and watch the Blue Devils take on the Rebels. So
should be a good time.
Yeah, and again, we will announce our broadcast times. Not for sure, again, crossing the state line. Most of them are 7:30 starts. Of course, over on their side, 7 for the Mountain 7.
Well, I was just looking at the South Twitter feed, and it just mentioned, the Gate City game next week, and it didn't specify a different time. So I would think 7:30 would probably be good. But small stadium, huge crowd. I'd probably plan on getting there a little bit early.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we'll put our pregame, and again, we'll post everything as well. Hopefully, have all the microphones, have everything squared away next week, and hopefully, we'll get you there for part of the ball game.
I will try my best. How's that?
Well, that's not good enough.
Well, let me add this then. Looks like Union's up again. They've scored one more time, 42-28 with 2:12 to go.
Some people, what a program in which you lose. James Mitchell, they had 18 starters gone from last year's state playoff. I mean, then here they are taking on. We saw Richlands. That is a great group of guys, very talented, and Union making a huge statement.
Well, I used to work up around Appalachia quite a bit, and that town just lives football.
Exactly.
So I'm really happy for them to see them playing well right now.
Oh, and pass interference calls?
No.
Okay.
Not pass interference, Joe. Come on now.
All right.
Bearden's up final, 28-0 over Jeff County. That's kind of a surprise. Jefferson County's usually a little more solid than that. Maybe Bearden's loaded up.
Maybe so. Well, like I said, last time we'll go through the scores, wrap everything up here. We'll sign off. Again, like I said, again, that last update, Union is up 42-28 over Richlands. Chilhowie final 49-14 over J.I. Burton Graham, and Tazewell 34-12. That game just went final as well. Thomas Walker leads Harlan Independent 29-16. That game is with 5 minutes and 32 seconds left in the contest. Honaker, Castlewood. Honaker again moves to 2-0. They dropped Castlewood to 0-2 on the night. Crockett crushing Volunteer 55-0. This game was never close. Morristown East beating Cherokee. That ball game is about to go final, but Cherokee does have the ball moving with just a little bit of time left. Greenville crushes Union County 62-0. Sullivan South and Granger, again, Sullivan South a winner tonight, and they await for our Gate City Blue Devils next week. Hampton knocks off Happy Valley 17-7. Elizabethton drops the Patriots to 0-3 as they beat Sullivan East 49-0. Daniel Boone, Tennessee High, that ball game back and forth. Boone leads in the fourth quarter 26-21. Marion beats Northwood 51-12, or excuse me, 57-12. Again, that in Thomas Walker 26-16. Holston beats Twin Springs 40-0. John Battle falls to Virginia High 20-13, and Lehigh beats Lebanon 48-8. back and forth with Dobbins Bennett. And what would you like to say about?
Well, we just got an updated score. Bluefield improves to 2-0. They beat Princeton tonight, 48-0. That's kind of a shocker with that large of the margin of victory.
Princeton, usually a pretty good football team in and out, but again, they dropped Princeton to 0-2 on the season.
I was just looking at this note someone added. Princeton just finished up its second of 5 straight road games. They're playing first half of their season on the road, I guess second half at home. That could work to their advantage, I guess.
No rest for the weary. No rest for the weary. So, folks, we certainly do appreciate you. Everybody that has tuned in, the thousands that have messaged us, have followed us. We continue to try to put together a great product for you, and we certainly do appreciate you. And again, on behalf of myself, on behalf of Mr. Carr, on behalf of Mr. Ferguson, we would like to say good night. Thank you again for listening, and we'll talk to you next Friday night. You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.